Episode 7 of Task feels like the emotional aftermath of everything that's happened. Every lie, betrayal, and death has finally caught up to the characters. But instead of big action scenes or shocking twists, this episode focuses on something much heavier: accountability. This is an episode about facing what you've done, about realizing that no one gets away clean. Whether it's Grasso, Tom, Perry, or Maeve, they all have to confront their choices and the pain those choices caused. The episode opens with Tom and Alea uncovering evidence that Grasso was manipulating events behind the scenes. The man who was supposed to uphold justice was, in many ways, working against it. What's interesting is how the show handles Grasso's guilt. He isn't painted as a villain. He's human, broken, ashamed, and desperate to make things right. When he visits his sister Frankie, he admits his mistakes.
Money I got doing things for people I shouldn't have been involved with. And now, because of me, this girl got killed. My God.
It's the first real moment that we see him acknowledge the depth of his failures. Grasso's storyline becomes a reflection of the theme of penance. He's done terrible things, but he's not trying to escape them anymore. His decision to confront Vincent, the man who's been pulling strings from the shadows, isn't about revenge. It's about redemption, even if that means dying in the process. Vincent getting killed is a sad but an inevitable conclusion to years of corruption and guilt catching up. The man who manipulated everyone ends his story trying to do one honest thing: protect Maeve and her family. Symbolically, Grasso's actions mirror the show's recurring idea of sin and confession. Everyone in Task is haunted by their choices, but few never try to make peace with them. The final shot of Grasso, weak and seeking forgiveness, makes him one of the show's most tragic figures. The relationship between Perry and Jayson ends exactly how it started, in blood and betrayal. Vincent orders Perry to kill Jayson to save himself, and for a moment, Perry seems willing. But when he can't go through with it, it shows that deep down, he still has a conscience.
Hey, shower's broke. Washing the fucking sink. What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
He's not innocent, but he's tired of the endless violence. Jayson, on the other hand, has no such hesitation. When he learns of Aaron's death and Perry's role in it, he reacts the only way he knows how: with violence. His stabbing of Perry isn't just anger. It's the final proof that he's been consumed by the world around him. In a twisted way, Perry and Jayson's dynamic represents how crime eats its own. Their loyalty was built on fear and lies, and by the end, it collapses under its own weight. Maeve's story takes a quieter but equally powerful turn. Throughout the season, she's been caught in the middle, protecting Sam, dealing with Robbie's mistakes, and trying to keep her family alive. In this episode, when Grasso warns her to leave, she finally gets a chance to escape everything. The confrontation between Maeve and Jayson at her home is one of the most intense and emotional scenes in the episode. Throughout Task, Maeve has been trying to protect her family from the chaos caused by the men around her, like Robbie, Jayson, Perry, and even the FBI. She's constantly forced to make impossible choices, like hiding Sam, lie to the authorities, and carry the weight of other people's mistakes.
This woman just showed up at your door and was like, "Here's $1 million.
Yeah. Never met her before in my life.
So what are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Part of me wants to hand it over to the cops and just be done with it all, you know?
Jayson, at this point, is completely broken. He's lost his friends, his trust in Perry, and now the entire world feels like it's closing in on him. When he points a gun at Maeve, it's not just to find the money. It's him trying to regain control, to feel powerful again after everything has spiraled out of his hands. When Tom and Alea arrive, the tension reaches its breaking point. Jayson tries to use Maeve as a shield, desperate and cornered, still clinging to the illusion that he can fight his way out. But then, in a sudden, poetic twist, Grasso fires the fatal shot from his car. The way Jayson's story ends is symbolic. He dies in the middle of the chaos he helped create, surrounded by the same violence that's been chasing everyone since the first episode. Maeve's decision to leave town with Harper and Wyatt is a symbolic rebirth. After everything she's endured, she's no longer running from danger, she's walking toward peace. The money she hides becomes a metaphor for survival. Not greed or corruption, just the means to start over. When Tom chooses to cover for her, it shows his growth too. He's no longer the strict lawman obsessed with control. He's learned empathy. The final moments of the episode slows everything down. Tom's forgiveness of his son Ethan feels like the emotional heart of the series. It's not about the crime, the lies, or even the case anymore. It's about healing.
Son, please look at me. I forgive you. I love you.
This is the first real sign of peace he's had in years. Throughout the show, Tom's been chasing justice, but here, he finally realizes that forgiveness is another kind of justice. His decision to let Sam go with a foster family continues this theme. Tom understands that holding on too tightly to the past only brings pain. Letting go of guilt, anger, and control is what truly sets him free. The episode's final shot of Tom staring at the open window says everything. It represents both loss and freedom. The open window symbolizes a fresh start, a life no longer trapped by grief and responsibility. It's quiet, sad, and yet somehow peaceful. Task ends with reflection. It's a story about people trying to do the right thing after doing everything wrong. Episode 7 shows that peace always comes at a price, and for these characters, that price is everything they've lost. In the end, Task isn't about criminals and cops. It's about broken people trying to put themselves back together. Some make it out, some don't. But they all leave behind the same message. Forgiveness is the hardest task of all. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.